Hey guys, what's going on? We're actually not going to be cooking for this video, but it's really important nonetheless. So it's around Thanksgiving time, and this time of year, a lot of people want to know, can they give bones to dogs? Specifically, can they give turkey bones to dogs, chicken bones to dogs, poultry items that they might be cooking for the holidays. So let's talk about this real quick, because I know, dogs and bones seem to go hand in hand. We all know that dogs like bones, but that doesn't mean that we should be giving them every bone that we have. So real quick, let's talk bones. First of all, let's address the one most pertinent when we're talking about turkey bones. The answer is no. Don't give your dogs turkey bones. Don't give your dogs chicken bones. The reason why is because those bones are really brittle, okay? And what happens is, I don't know if you've ever chewed into a bone from a turkey or a chicken, but they can be really brittle. And what can happen is if the dog eats it, it can actually shred up their insides. And unfortunately, I know about this firsthand from experience. Many years ago, when we first had Parbar, he ate some chicken bones, and the results were not pretty. It really literally tore up some of his insides, and he had some intestinal problems because of it. So the answer for that is no. Don't give your dogs turkey bones, whether they're cooked or uncooked. I know that there's going to be temptation there, but please don't do that. That's going to be a big no. So other bones, though, are safe, or let's say safer. There's some caveats, all right? So the guidelines I'm using are from the American Kennel Club. They've got a really good article on this too that that covers all these sorts of topics, and I'll link to that below. But here's the deal with bones, just as kind of a general guideline, okay? You can actually give dogs raw bones, like raw beef bones are actually okay for dogs, but not cooked bones. Now, I know this might be a little counterintuitive, because you might be thinking, well, isn't it better to cook the bones and that way, they're softer and stuff? Actually, no. According to the AKC, similar deal as with the poultry bones. When you cook the bones and your dog eats them, they actually become brittle, and that can act it can turn into shards inside them. So just no for cooked bones as well, okay? So you might be thinking, all right, fine, what kind of bones can I give them? Well, again, the AKC has a really good article online. That's kind of where I'm getting this information, this and some other books on animal nutrition. So if you're going to give your dog, let's say a raw beef bone, make sure they have it for just a limited amount of time. Again, AKC is saying maybe about 10 or 15 minutes, and kind of supervise your dog, especially if this is their first time eating a bone. You want to make sure they're not choking on the pieces. The size of the bones matters, and you actually usually want to go larger than you might think. All right, so the reason you're giving the dog the bone isn't so much for nutrition, but just for something for them to do. They enjoy chewing on them. It also actually can help their teeth. It can help, kind of like we have toothbrushes. Well, they have bones that can help kind of remove some of the plaque and kind of give them something to do. And supervise them while they're doing it. Make sure they're not choking. Make sure that the bone isn't breaking into shards, something like that. Refrigerate the bone afterward. Remember, this is a raw bone, so you don't want any bacteria or anything like that growing. And then toss it after about 3 or 4 days. So those are real general guidelines about dogs and bones. If there's enough interest in this topic, maybe we'll do more of these. But for kind of this Thanksgiving and holiday season, I wanted to address the biggie, and that's poultry bones. And guys, if you're ever totally in doubt about what to give your dog, you can maybe go the safe method. This is just something I picked up at the store. This is called a butcher's block bone, and this is something that I got. It's made especially for dogs. I also got, for our bigger dog, I got a similar thing. This is just a larger bone. But guys, even with these, I'm really going to supervise my dogs because, again, if there's any like shards that can break off or something like that, they're choking, you obviously don't want that. So even a product like this, I'm going to supervise my dogs while they're eating it. And, you know, finally, I'll say there is some debate, even among veterinarians, about, you know, are bones really good for dogs and this and that. I'm not going to get into all that, but I'm just going to give you some general guidelines that I think are at least going to keep your dogs safer. And remember, the big one is no on poultry bones. So I know that they're going to look at you with those big eyes, and you're going to want to, you know, throw in that turkey leg bone or something, but please don't, okay? So for the sake of your dog and for the sake of your own sanity, you don't need like emergency vet bills this holiday season. That's a no-no. So there you go. Recap, no poultry bones, and if you give your dogs bones, go with like raw beef bones. That's probably going to be best, or just something bought from the store that is made specifically for dogs. All right, guys, thank you for watching. If you guys are interested in this type of topic, please let me know in the comments below, and maybe we'll kind of do more of these in the future. But that's kind of it for now. I hope you guys have a great holiday season. Thanks for watching, and as always, please like and subscribe, okay? Take care.